Welcome to a Sea Object podcast. I don't know how to say it.
Say it. Good job.
This is the Sea Average Podcast.
Welcome to the Sea Average Podcast.
Welcome to the Sea Average Podcast.
More like the world's okayest podcast.
Bro, I was just like, oh my god, look at this fucking thing.
If I was you, I'd put that on my nightstand just in case somebody breaks in the house. You can beat them with it.
Right? Like, look at this gym.
That's the only thing it's good for anymore.
We played
There's laptops smaller
like,
than that.
split
I
screen
know.
Halo on this. Like, you see how big this, like,
Quit looking at my screen, cheater.
You got to sit 3 inches away from it.
You're like
oh,
You got the
They're-
Xbox on your lap as you're playing it,
getting all
Right?
hot. Your pants
getting all hot.
we were talking. We were
All
talking.
hot and bothered.
Kevin was
What?
saying you because we remembered you had the PlayStation 2 one that
Yeah.
hooked up to your and he was saying that you guys would like take trips in your dad's Civic or whatever, and just like have the power inverter, like just like we're just going to Polaris. It's a 20-minute drive.
living the
No.
dream back in the day, man.
we got to get the PlayStation going in the car.
I said I had
It
the
fucking
GameCube one.
we had to boot it up. It took halfway through the trip for it booted up before we could play.
Yeah, it's like we only played for like 5 minutes.
Popped a couple fuses. Like, no, we got a bag full more. Like,
Every time you hit a bump, it like skips the disc. I'm gonna start it now.
right? Oh
Gross.
God, Dad, drive better.
Swerve the potholes. Whooping that ass.
You had the GameCube one, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It was nice. I took
I
it
bet-
everywhere. Everywhere.
that was much more convenient though. Because
Oh, it was a lot smaller.
like
It sit like
real
into my
tiny.
lap, and I can just fucking go to town. And
The fucking Xbox was like a dinosaur. Like you had to
Mhm.
take that bitch. Like,
Well, GameCube was like one of the first consoles that was like small.
It
the
was.
discs were only like that big.
Well,
Yeah.
Nintendo always
Oh,
was always
so-
compact.
Speaking of that, I took the boys today to see the Mario movie, and
We saw that too.
it's
Oh,
good. I
my
was
God.
very
loved it.
surprised, and I loved it. There's
I
so
loved it
many
too.
Easter eggs in it.
Oh,
It was like within the first 5 minutes, I saw these 10 different games or like references to games.
it was a fan game.
It was
or a
definitely.
fan movie.
I was very surprised, and like even with
They set it up for more.
Oh yeah, they're
heard they
definitely
set it up
for
for
sure.
more.
They're having they're having another one after this. But
Did you hear all the shit that they gave Chris Pratt and Charlie Day about their voices and like how they
So-
bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, I
well, this is the
and-
thing. This is the thing. Like
couldn't even tell. Like
when I first, you could definitely tell it's not the same because they actually
Wow.
had. Okay, so first of all, let me go through it. Like when I first first saw the trailer, I was like, I don't know, I don't like it because it's not the original Mario voice. It's Chris Pratt, whatever. But it's more of like a Brooklyn Italian voice. Is what you're really
Yeah.
going for, like an actual like Italian guy from Brooklyn, which is kind of what Mario would be. But like I said, within the first 5 minutes, they have the original guy who does Mario's voice in the movie. I don't know if you caught that, Mikey, or not when you saw it, but
yeah, I did. Yeah, because he was like,
yeah, he did the whole thing. He's a different guy.
Yeah.
It like I said, there's so much like the whole movie. I'm like, I remember that. Kids are all
I
like
know.
looking at me like, what the hell are you talking about? Like the pizzeria, it was Punch Out Pizzeria.
Oh, stop it! Because I don't think Tyler or Kevin have.
It's
seen
just
it
it has
yet.
nothing to do with the actual like
Oh,
it's just the Easter egg. It's not like it's anything
Oh,
that's like going to ruin the
it's
movie.
Such a good movie, though.
But
oh,
it was done very well. I was very surprised about it. I liked it a lot.
yeah.
But your kids will love it too, along with you. Obviously, you would catch the like
Very
little things with
nostalgic.
it. Yeah. One thing I did, which I heard, was like people were getting upset with the whole Rainbow Road thing. I think it's like a woke, like they're trying to be all woke about things about like the LGBTQ community.
What?
It's like no, it's Rainbow Road. It's
Rainbow
Mario Kart.
Rainbow
That's good
Road.
part of
Yeah, it's like the best map of all of
Oh,
them. The very end map.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Even Donkey Kong, they had all the
Wow.
characters in Donkey Kong.
Oh, did you guys hear about that stupid fucking Bud Light shit?
Yeah.
I don't. I
What
heard about
is-
it. I don't know what
Riley
actually
was
it
telling me
though.
about it today that because Bud Light sponsored some transgender person to do something, like all these people are like dropping Bud Light because they don't want to be a part of it. I'm like, what? What? Like Anheuser-Busch is like getting dropped because people are like, well, just drink your fucking beer, man. It's the same
Well, first
fucking
of all,
it's the
let's think
same
about
fucking
let's,
beer. What does it matter to you? Like,
let's think about who the people
a
are
fucking-
who drink Bud Light, right? It's usually like the white
well,
trash,
very
like,
much so.
super
yeah,
Trump support. Like I mean, like people are like Kevin, right?
Like
no.
Kevin's a Bush Latte type of guy.
He's a
I
Bush
drink
Latte.
Bush Light, but it's same.
No,
And I'm still
drink
drinking
beer,
Bush Light.
exactly. It's not like Kevin's like, oh no, there was a transgender person that got sponsored by Anheuser-Busch. Like,
If it
no,
wasn't for
I'm gonna
TikTok, I
stop
wouldn't even know.
drinking this
Yeah.
beer.
yeah, I didn't even
because
know
of
about
that.
it till someone
Like-
said something about it.
I don't have.
I just
TikTok.
I saw it on TikTok and I just kept seeing it and seeing it and seeing it. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I
here?
heard it from an old guy in a gas station. I was like, what? Like, because he was like, yeah, he was sitting there talking to the attendant about like this thing. He's like, oh, it's all over social media. I'm like,
Mhm.
what? Bud Light is under attack? And then I looked, then
Yeah.
Kylie told me about it. I was like, well, it's weird. Why? Why?
Just more
Okay.
people to bitch and complain about things. It's like the whole
Like-
the girls' college basketball national championship thing with Caitlin Clark.
Yeah,
and,
it whole thing's
Reyes.
fucking stupid.
Yeah.
My only thing about that whole thing, like I'm not the whole media always drags the whole race bullshit through the whole thing, but my only issue I had with that is that that Reese girl only scored 15 points and Caitlin Clark still dropped 30 on him. So it's like unless
Did she
it's
foul
just-
out?
I don't even know. I don't think she fouled out. The stats was like she
Uh.
was the fourth highest person on her team, like a score wise on team. There's a girl that got off the bench who scored more points than her. I'm like, so to me, you have no right or not. You have no right. You have no, Race no right to talk shit considering this girl still dropped 30 points on you. Like it's like me going up to like say
Yeah.
And
Say
how
I-
many?
say-
She set.
it's all
She set half.
competition,
She set like
though.
half a
I
dozen
mean,
NCAA records.
yeah.
She
you know how
scored the
many
most
times
points of
I've
any
been
person
humbled?
ever at NCAA tournaments.
I don't
Ever.
think so.
Actually, she's done it twice.
That's like getting it. It's like your group got an A on the project and you didn't do shit. You still talk shit to everybody else.
Right, like,
I mean,
wow.
like
Well, all right.
that's the only thing I had with it.
No,
That's the only
well,
thing I had with it.
Still, at the
I'm
same
all
point,
I'm all for
it's all
taunting.
competition, dude. I
That's
mean,
right. I'm all
yeah.
for. I'm
you know
all
how many
for talking
times I've
shit.
like talked shit and just like got my shit like
Exactly.
slapped back in my face. I'm like,
That's what I'm
damn.
saying. Like
Like,
I'm all for
just
shit
fucking
talking.
went home and just like sat like, oh damn.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm 100% all for shit talking if you can back it up. You can back it up.
Oh,
Shit
I
talk
have
all you
backed
want.
it
You know
up.
what I mean? Like
I
I'm
mean,
not talking about
like,
just you, Mike. You know, who
no,
gives a shit about your
everybody
rec
has.
ball basketball league.
Everybody has. Everybody has.
I'm
Everybody's
just
done
saying.
shit,
Mike
but
Mike tried to talk back one time and he ended up asleep.
That's what happens. Sleep a lot. I'm just saying, like
it's
that. So Caitlin Clark dropped 40 points the game before, did her whole thing, which I'm like, you drop 40 points on a team by yourself, talk your shit. You could do it. Then the next game, she still drops 30 on them. Yeah, they lost because her teammates couldn't do shit around her. But it's like, did you stop Caitlin Clark from scoring? No. Did you block her? Steal the ball from her? No. She still dropped 30 points on your team. Yeah, you guys won the game because she didn't have any help. But it's like you
I'm
put
pretty sure. Did
15
she even have a
points.
triple double?
Yeah, something like that. It's like me. It's like my team. If I played LeBron James, right, and my team beat LeBron, I'm going up to LeBron like, oh, fuck you, LeBron. Like LeBron still dropped 40 points on us, but we won, so I get to talk shit to LeBron.
You
That
said on
makes
the bench
zero
the whole time.
Yeah, I didn't do shit. Like I said, that's my whole issue with it. You don't. If you didn't do shit, you don't deserve to talk shit.
was blown out of the water a little bit. I don't think it.
Well, that's
needs
just the media
that
as
much.
well.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it
don't think it
always
needs
is.
that
They
much
make it a whole race
attention.
thing.
Like, you know how much shit
Yeah.
has gone on. Like, yeah,
It's just the media blowing it up and making everything about race.
fucking
said, like,
yeah, that's pretty dumb.
Any other
I mean,
person, I feel like
everybody talks shit in sports like that, especially in a high competition arena like that. Like, are you serious? They mic them all up. Get every one of them on the mic. Like, listen to a
I get it.
football game, man. They talk
I get it.
shit. Like, man,
And I get it.
uncensored shit. Like, whoo.
I get it, but you don't see the guys talk on the bench or like who came in and barely helped the team.
Yeah.
Who's fourth highest scorer on the team after someone from the bench came out and blew you out of the water. You talk shit to one of the probably the highest scorer. Well, she was a highest scorer ever on the girls for the girls NCAA, right? For women's NCAA during the tournament. Yeah.
She dropped like 190. She dropped like 190 some points in the NCAA tournament.
You can't talk unless you stop her, like you said, block.
Lord.
Unless you stuff the shit out of her, block her, steal the ball, anything. It's like you.
Dude,
Yeah,
some of her shots were just disgusting. Like, she was just like, like just like a perfect rainbow, just like swish, like
Same.
every time. Like, oh my god, she
Yeah.
can shoot.
Right. And Mike,
I saw that Iowa had they had to stop season tickets sales because they had like over 6,000 requests for season tickets, or they sold like 6,000 seats for season tickets or for next year.
good for them.
They had to stop.
That's great.
I know she's done. I mean, she's probably helped women's sports more than
Yeah.
Yeah.
anybody else,
Yeah.
more than the whole women's soccer team.
This year was kind of
You
exciting.
can back
to
it up,
watch.
talk your shit. That's all I gotta say about it.
Buckeyes did pretty good.
Women's,
Yeah.
Women's, yeah, women's.
not the men's.
Maybe they get there.
They
did make it.
Anyways. So this episode I was like I forget what I was watching. Actually it was actually internet. I came across stuff about like world records. And I was gonna bring this up here on the podcast. I'll talk about some of these world records and like see what you guys think about them. But these are just like I got a couple. I got two different sites here. It says the world's weirdest world records that you probably didn't even know about. And then I was like curious. I found like the sexual ones too, which were even funnier.
Oh god.
But we'll start easy here.
Start PG.
No PG. Yeah.
Sexual.
Okay, so roast sections are pretty funny. But anyway, here's this one. Here's the most okay. Kevin already knows I was talking a little bit about it with him before you guys jumped on, but the most children delivered at a single birth and survived. What do you think it is? How many? This is actually
a single birth.
a single birth. The most children delivered at a single birth to survive, and this is actually in 2021. This happened. How many do you think? Anybody? Throw a number out.
10.
7.
It was 9.
9
9 kids. That's a fucking litter.
at once.
That's
At
a
once.
litter.
That's a fucking
No
litter. That's a
fucking
big
way.
litter. That's a big litter.
9.
9 kids.
I was like, we need to tell our wives to quit their bitching now. Like, you think you had it bad when you was pregnant?
9
9 kids at once.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
at
kidding.
once.
Childbirth's always terrible for the women.
Like, what? How much did they weigh? Like,
It was a joke.
It is.
Oh,
you
it's a joke.
doubling
God
down there, Kevin.
damn.
Well, I don't want anybody's wives to get mad at me.
Great. So the next,
mine.
First time.
let's see.
Well, this will be that one episode that my wife actually listens to and gets 10 minutes into it. And
Damn it, Kevin.
The longest time breath held voluntarily. The longest someone's held their breath voluntarily. This is also in 2021.
7 minutes.
Keep going.
how can you
27
survive
minutes?
Yeah,
without
over
any
7
brain
minutes.
injury?
I got that low, I don't know, expanded
What?
lungs to 24 minutes, 37 seconds. Damn near a whole.
After a
episode
minute, I
of
feel like I'm
fucking-
gonna fucking die.
Underwater?
It just says
No, it's
voluntarily.
just-
It just says in 2021, Creation,
but who the fuck is actually sitting
volunteer-
there like, you're not breathing, are you? Like, got a little piece of paper under their nose, like,
this isn't
waiting
good. Old,
for it
this
to
this
flutter,
was
like-
GuinnessWorldRecords.com. This one was.
Yeah,
This
Probably have
actually-
hooked up to computers
So-
and shit.
I'd have to say there'd have to be something to verify. Like that's
documented.
costs me-
every,
that-
every single one
That's
of
a
these are
long
Guinness.
fucking
Yeah,
time.
It's like the world's fastest reader. Have you seen that? The
that's
fucking
on.
guy
That's actually
like,
on here too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually on here.
And then the people are like, "So what did you actually read?" And he's like, "Well, yeah, well, I don't know."
the longest. stand-
Like,
the longest
so,
stand-up
what do you
comedy show by an
comprehend?
individual.
The
Guess how long
longest
it-
what?
The longest stand-up comedy show by an individual. It's in 2013.
Lord,
I'm gonna go like 15 hours.
Anybody else?
no, I'm saying days. I'm saying like
Days.
2 days. I would say
10
2
hours?
days. 2 days.
In 2013, the Midnight Swinger, aka David Scott from USA, performed the longest stand-up comedy show. He lasted 40 hours and 8 minutes telling jokes.
Oh, that's almost 2 days.
Like, how do you how do you have that
That's
much
almost
material?
2 days.
I guess unless you just keep doing like crowd work. Does that count?
Yeah, if
Yeah, I
it's-
mean,
if it's
probably.
funny.
No, drugs.
You
It's
have to-
probably on a
like, I wonder what
it's
the
on a
like.
lot of upper drugs, I'm sure.
Like I'm not
that
staying there
long.
for 40 hours. Sorry.
40 hours.
I don't care how funny you are. I got kids. I gotta get to bed.
That's
shit to
almost
do
2
tomorrow.
fucking days.
Is it-
Yeah.
Like, is
Yeah,
that like
work
Is
the
it the
Wood-
same?
right?
the Woodstock
Is it
of
the same
comedy?
audience?
Like, holy shit! Like, were people
Yeah,
still
like you switch them
laughing?
out after 3 hours.
Were people laughing? Was anybody there?
This is all the information I got on this page.
I mean, was anybody
You're just
there?
sitting in an empty
Like,
room.
right?
Right.
You fucking,
Okay.
the commons at the library. Like,
Here's
it's just-
here's one for good old Ohio. Most feet and armpits sniffed. Madeline Albrecht was employed at the Hilltop Research Laboratories in Cincinnati, Ohio, a testing lab for products by Dr. Scholl. She worked there for 15 years and had to smell literally thousands of feet and armpits during her career. She has sniffed approximately 5,600 feet and it's just an indeterminate number of armpits. Like, why is Dr. Scholl doing armpits? I understand
mean-
feet. I've seen that before, but
I don't know. I'd probably rather sniff an armpit than a fucking
oh
Foot.
god,
a foot.
there's some bad. I don't know. I don't know if I could do
foot?
either one.
I don't know. I don't know
That's
what's
a
worse,
good-
to be honest. I mean, they're both
I
bad.
mean,
That's a
if you have a well-maintained armpit, that's fine.
Okay, you gotta-
But that's not all you're
feet are
doing.
just
that's not all you're doing though.
stewing
You got to think
yeah,
you're
but they're
doing.
stewing in socks and shoes.
They're doing
and
research, so it's gonna be all kinds.
nasty shit. Oh,
Yeah, you got-
Yeah, all kinds of.
You got to
oh,
think, man. You're getting
But feet have
the good and the
nails
bad.
Oh,
Feet have nails.
just like a
Yeah.
gynecologist, man. You're getting the good and the bad.
The good and the
Yeah,
bad.
that's true.
Oh,
Depends
God.
on.
The longest
the person.
attack of hiccups.
Ooh, I bet
There's
ooh,
somebody that
I
still
bet
has
that's
it,
in the
like-
thousands.
So this is
It's like a still going, right?
yeah.
Like
This is
there's
a. It says Charles.
years.
I
Os-
saw some documentary on it. Yeah.
This is
Years?
Charles Osborne of USA started hiccoughing. It's called hiccoughing. That's kind of weird. In 1922, while attempting to weigh a hog before slaughtering it, he was unable to find a cure, but led a normal life in which he had 2 wives and fathered 8 children. He continued until a morning in February 1990. He just randomly stopped in 1990. Can you imagine
Yeah.
going for
I guess I'm done now.
yeah,
70
70 years?
I'm
70
tired.
years and just
I think
like-
I'll stop
I'm just
wheezing
gonna-
now.
I'm just gonna stop hiccuping.
What?
It just out of nowhere, you're like, he's probably just like
The
Watching-
fucking Forrest Gump of hiccups. Like
watching TV. 7
He's
years. It just
He's
just
traveling
stops.
America, just hiccuping. I think I'll stop now.
I feel like he just like held his breath for a couple seconds.
He's just like, I'm done. That's it. It's
Yeah,
gone.
Dave's
Somebody
Wow,
scared
that's
him.
all it
Somebody spooked him.
That's all it took.
Oh,
Unless he died. It doesn't say he died though.
I wonder if
Really
one of his
confused.
wives left him afterwards.
It's fucking all the time. That's weird.
couldn't take the hiccuping.
You're not hiccuping anymore. I'm gone.
Here's the fastest talker.
You want to have sex? Quit hiccuping.
Stuffed a pillow on his face, like shut up. And that's how he stopped. Suffocation damage.
All right, here you go, Mike. It says the fastest talker. In 1995, Canadian Sean Shannon recites Hamlet's "To Be or Not to Be." It's actually 260 words, and he did it in just 23.8 seconds, which is kind of crazy. You think like Eminem,
I
like
actually watched it.
Rap
It's
God.
fucking
Yeah, like,
hilarious.
Eminem's got to be up there too, right?
No, he literally he like spits on his fingers and like he like just rubs the pages and they watch it. Have you not watched it? It's
No.
it's like, what the fuck did you even just read?
Mouth diarrhea.
There is no way the human eye works that fast. Like, and there's no way that he read it that many
Well,
times.
so that was the
do
fastest
it
talker.
That fast.
This says fastest
No.
talker. It didn't say the fastest reader.
Okay. All right. Well, fast.
So he just recited something really fast.
Memorize it then.
Yeah, fast talker. Okay, so here's this one. This one's pretty
Well,
cool.
what did it sound like?
What do you think the highest vehicle mileage is by one car?
Oh, it's what company is it? It's Honda, isn't it? No, Nissan?
Mm,
No?
Let me try one more time.
Chevy, Ford.
You guys
No.
suck. Jesus, it's Volvo.
Volvo?
Volvo. It says
Damn
here
Germans.
at 4 p.m. on 8
Is it a
on the
Mini
18th
Cooper?
of, right, the 4 p.m. 18th of
Volkswagen
September
Bug.
2013, Irvin Gordon, USA, clocked up his 3 millionth mile in his 1966 Volvo 1800S while driving near the village of Girdwood, South Anchorage, Alaska.
Oh my
By May 1st, 2014, he had driven 3,039,122 miles. Yeah, like you put that on.
That thing,
like
it still could have
Volvo's-
went. It still
You-
could have went through like 5 engines.
You gotta think, how many
Yeah.
miles have you
Yes, that's
guys
true.
driven over all your vehicles? Like, it's gotta rack up pretty close to 1 million.
Well, Mike, we don't all drive as much as you do.
Well, that's true.
I do.
I do.
I don't. I mean, I drive more now than I did, but still, it ain't nothing like that.
Jeez. Okay.
Drive
So
all the time.
has this one the fastest time to type to 1 million. So like you have to end words. You have to like actually type every number out in words. This person took 16 years of hard work for Les Stewart of Australia to type from 1 to 1 million in words. So like me and Kevin talked about this.
With
You-
spaces?
The dude probably took the guy probably took breaks because it's not like he's sitting there for 16 years typing this shit out day by day or like just continuously because no one else is doing this. Who else is typing out to 1 million?
Maybe he was autistic.
Yeah, like he holds
I
holds the
mean-
record because he's the only one to ever attempt it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
There's a lot of those like that.
Holy shit. That takes dedication. Wow.
Tyler, you still working out?
Some weird thoughts. I mean,
Some-
what music did he
I
listen
was
to?
doing
that he
good.
was like typing that out.
You were doing good. How about this? Most consecutive one finger push-ups. In
I do
1990,
those.
in 1992, London's Paul Lynch performed 124 consecutive one finger push-ups. How?
That would hurt.
How?
Like one thing.
Just snap your fingers. That's crazy.
Like, did he switch hands? Like, did he go from like, was it just one hand, and one
Jesus.
finger? Like,
So many
he
questions
was
still.
training that motherfucker.
I know.
Like,
You this is like one sentence things we got here. Like,
Yeah,
we
it's
don't
not
have all the
giving it- okay,
details.
I know. It's his
Can you
website.
imagine how happy his wife is? That finger alone.
Just going to town.
Just murdering that bitch.
Blip. That was what he was training for. That's the real world record here.
He was fucking sitting there just like lifting her head.
Just blasting away. The fastest speed for a motorcycle ridden blindfolded. God. That's scary as shit.
I would say 428 miles. an hour.
Blindfolded? No.
Blindfolded. The fastest mile per hour blindfolded?
In 2003, UK's Billy
a
Baxter reached a
motorcycle.
speed of 164 miles per hour while riding a 1200cc Kawasaki Ninja motorcycle blindfolded.
Shit.
I mean, you had like
How,
a, if you had
how
like
long?
No thanks. I choose life.
How long did he
That's-
just like?
matter.
I was blindfolded.
oh man, the fastest time to
I
drink
mean, a bike gets up to the 100. How long? Like a couple seconds.
the fastest time to drink 2 liters of soda.
Oh, that makes my stomach hurt.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
it
saw that. It was a big old black dude that like he took like 2 of these big old like into one big old pot and he just like chugged it and it was like
Oh man,
what was it like 13
that burns my
seconds
throat.
or
Think about
something?
that.
Like, it
18.
was Dr. Pepper.
It
Was
says
it Dr. Pepper?
It doesn't say. It just says in
think-
2021, Eric Booker, USA, drank 2 liters of soda in 18.45 seconds.
Yeah.
Eric is a
I watched that
competitive
video.
eater who decided to attempt the world record title because it was always a dream to be in a Guinness Book of World Record holder.
Was it? Did you say
he
a
almost
2 liter or
lit-
2
he was
2
like-
liters?
It says
Two.
it just says 2 liters. 2
2
liters.
Two
So
liters.
one 2 liter.
No, it was 2
The
liters.
same thing, isn't it?
It was 2. No.
No,
It
because
does-
like
it
one
says-
bottle is
it
2
says
liters.
1 2 liter. No, it doesn't say. It says
Okay.
fastest time to drink 2 liters.
Okay.
That's so
So it'd be
So it's
cheap.
one 2 liter bottle.
1 2 liter bottle.
Okay.
Oh,
18
okay.
seconds.
I figured somebody could do it faster than that. I mean, it hurt like a motherfucker.
Oh god, yeah, that would hurt.
Yeah, it would. Coming out your nose and shit. too.
Watch the video.
Bro, this is insane.
I mean, I've seen people.
course.
I've seen people pound beer pretty quick.
The highest G-force
burpees.
endured voluntarily. The highest G-force endured. In 1958, Eli L. Beating Jr., USA, endured the highest G value. The highest G value at 82.6 Gs. Normal humans can withstand no more than 9 Gs for 0.04 seconds on the water-braked rocket sled at Hollow Man Air Force Base, New Mexico. He was Yeah, he did. Oh, he did that. He did that there. And then it says he was subsequently hospitalized for 3 days afterwards.
I think he got pretty lucky.
Did he lose a bet?
Okay.
What the fuck?
That's insane. How do you like? What did Maverick do? 10
We're gonna get Melvin
And-
to.
is Mach 10, right? Was that how many G's was that? Anybody know?
No,
Ooh,
No.
I did look up though how
I
many miles per hour that is.
it's like 800 or something
It's
like
fucking.
that, right?
Oh
Think
no,
so.
it's more than that.
Was
Like
it-
1 G is
or
like
1,000?
800.
Skin's about to feel
Oh, I think
like
you're right, yeah.
peel off your face. Like,
Oh God.
have
The
you
long-
seen videos of people like they look like a whole different person? It's just like,
Oh yeah.
hey,
Mach 10 is
oh my
7,600,
God.
21 miles an hour.
See their whole skull, and then there's like comes back like,
That's crazy.
Like Play-Doh.
like
The longest tattoo
Ice Skin is just-
session
oh God.
in
days.
2022. Giovanni Vassallo of Italy spent 61 hours and 37 minutes tattooing multiple people. Could you imagine being the last guy getting fucking tattooed
Nope.
by that guy? Like, it just there's no like
Yeah.
all you did is getting fucking like
I don't even care anymore.
there's a fucking line. Just
Continuous.
give me a line.
If you're over like your
Fucking
12th hour, like, I'm not coming
carpal
in.
tunnel. Like,
Right?
Like we'll reschedule.
I'm not
Go to
getting-
bed.
he's not even
Yeah.
using ink anymore. He's using the guy's own
Take a-
blood. Like,
Just take a fucking break, my guy.
like
Does not sound like a fun one.
it's like a cigarette or something, man. Fucking chill
It's like
out.
all jacked up on fucking monsters and Red Bull, Adderall,
It's probably more than that, man. It's probably somebody
cocaine.
God.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see if I can find this video.
Oh.
There's here the fastest time typing. Okay, let's read it again. Fastest time to type using the nose. In 2017, Davinder Singh of India typed.
Again, you're the only one doing it.
No,
Hold on. He typed with the prescribed 103 character text on a keyboard using only his nose in 40 seconds. Davender had to type the following. This is the sentence he had to type in order to break the record. It was Guinness World Record having challenged me to type this sentence using my nose in the fastest time. Like that's what he has to write. Only thing I can picture seeing this guy doing is just going on his keyboard, just
smashing his nose.
Have you seen the guy that's broken the most walnuts over his head consecutively?
And he missed like 3 or 4 of them in a row, and he's
Yeah,
just
He smashed the
He's
table.
sitting there like, and he's got his hands behind his like back, and he's just like, like all the way down this like board. I'm like, oh,
Well,
what?
here's this one. Most nails hammered with the head in 1 minute.
Oh, what?
In 2019, I can't say this dude's name. This dude's from India, so I can't say his name. It's
Nails.
too many vowels and stuff for me to try to pronounce.
Yeah.
Nailed 20 nails using only his head in 1 minute. He's a professional martial artist, so I mean that kind of gives you a little bit of the mindset
Right.
the dude is in. But
How many bricks and
Imagine.
shit did he like, fucking toughen his fucking head up with? Like, the frontal lobe just sitting there, just like,
Yeah.
yeah. He fucking, I bet he had a couple nails, like he pounded a couple times.
Stick
like,
back.
just to get-
And what do you get? You get a plaque on your wall that says I pounded 20 some
True.
nails
Yeah,
with
but
my head.
what kind of wood was he going through?
Bravo.
I mean, was this fucking like real like
Ugh.
hardwood or like some soft fucking like sponge wood?
I don't know, Mike. Email Guinness Book of World Records. Just
I need to know. I mean,
write
yeah.
down these questions.
I got some fucking logs in the back. I guarantee he ain't getting through with this fucking head.
Okay, here's the fastest the fastest time to push an orange 1 mile with your nose.
What?
This chick pushed an orange with her nose for 1 mile in 22 minutes 41 seconds. Like some people can't run miles that long that fast. This chick was on her hands and knees pushing an orange a fucking mile. Did it in 22 minutes.
Was it perfectly with her nose every time, or did she get it with chin a couple times? Like, oh no.
I bet she's got a big nose.
Right.
Make it a little easier.
Yeah.
What kind of workout does this bitch do? What the fuck?
Well, you'd have to do it like almost on your hands, like you'd have to like crawl almost,
right? That's what I'm saying.
unless you just like fucking like try to kick it with your nose and then go and kick it again.
Oh my god.
Playing
Okay.
soccer.
Okay. Jesus. All right, here's this one. Most apples held in the mouth and cut in half by a chainsaw in 1 minute. In 2020, Wang Li of China chainsawed 25 apples.
One.
25 apples from the mouth of Wang. I can't say his name. Zinli of China.
You
in
better
1
trust
minute.
that dude with the chainsaw.
Yeah.
R.I.P. He ain't alive.
That's what I said. Like I feel like the record. If I do it, the record's gonna be 1.
All right, well,
Whoops.
still.
How's this- Oh my god. I need to see like pictures and videos of some of these stuff. Most people crammed in a smart car. In 2011,
I've seen that.
the
That is-
Glendale cheerleading team managed to squeeze 20 people in a smart car. This record was later equaled by the Comets cheerleaders in 2014.
Sounds like fun.
How? The kids?
I
Like,
watched
how-
the video. They watching them all get
20,
out.
20 babies.
It was an
Stacked on top of
absolute
each other.
like it was unreal. I watched the video of them all getting out of the car. I was just like, how? How are there
It's
that
like clowns.
like they just kept coming out? I'm like,
All right,
oh,
here you go, Mike. You can beat this one when you're older. Oldest stripper, male, Bernie Baker, began his career in 2000 at the age of 60 as a way to get into the shape after recovering from his prostate cancer. Since leaving his previous job of selling real estate, he has won over 40 contests. Sadly, Mr. Baker died on 21st of March 2007. So he's only,
what?
He was age of 60. He was 66 years old and 233 days. 66-year-old stripper.
I feel like there should be an older stripper than that.
Let's trip up somewhere.
That's the oldest? 66?
As a male.
You know, my grandpa's gonna be here tomorrow. I want to see if he wants to set some world records.
I've never been to
Grandpa,
a
you try to
strip
win
club
this?
where it's been a male, so
You want to break a world record, Grandpa?
shit.
Here, hold this apple in your mouth.
Shit. I don't even give a fuck anymore. Look at my dick. They're just like
This kind of most consecutive pogo stick jumps with no feet. This guy did 117 jumps on a pogo stick with no
What?
feet.
what?
That's
That's
all
kind of
the-
an essential part of a pogo stick.
That's all the comments say. What?
How?
I have so many more questions now.
How do you jump if you don't have any legs?
Doing a handstand?
Just
on
no
it?
feet. He has legs.
Yeah,
I
the
guess.
whole
Just made the
time.
nubs. Is it just nubs?
Like,
Nubs on his feet? Like a
You gotta have shoes on it though. That would hurt.
is he just straddling it, like holding it like a Was he?
yeah. It doesn't
Jackhammer.
say.
Just fucking
It
hugging
doesn't
it?
say.
Well, yeah, I don't know. That doesn't make hardly any sense. I wish I could see the videos or like a picture. You remember in school, like you'd go to the library and like get those big thick books of like the Guinness Book of World Records, and you like look at all this crazy shit, like the world's tallest person,
I used to
with
get
the
one. I
longest
used to get one every
fingernails.
year. I've got like 20
Yeah.
of them. I used
How
to get
the
one every
shit
year.
is fucking absolutely will blow your mind. Like, what? Why?
All right.
Like back then, it was like, okay, I
Okay.
could see that, but nowadays, I'm like, oh my god, what?
You guys want the fun ones now?
Oh yeah, that wasn't fun.
The sexual ones are even funnier.
Mm.
All right, Mike, you've seen enough porn. What's the largest penis you've seen? What do you,
What the fuck?
the largest
That was-
penis? How big do you think it is?
Length.
Lengthwise.
13, 14, maybe.
Actually, it's 13 and a half inches.
That's the world's.
That's
largest-
erect 13 and a half inches. Flaccid 9.5 inches. Just a
That's
just
the
a-
world's largest penis.
Jonah Falcon of Brooklyn holds the title, measuring 9.5 inches when flaccid. It says his erect length is a staggering 13 and a half inches.
Staggering.
Staggering.
Can you
Okay,
imagine?
well,
walking-
You wearing fucking gray
Oh.
sweatpants.
Can you imagine walking around?
Dude, he
with
probably
that
wears gray
motherfucker?
sweatpants
Like,
everywhere.
All the time. That's all he can hold his beast back in.
I wouldn't. No, there's no way. There's no way I'd
Okay.
want any.
The largest vagina in diameter.
Like diameter.
It says
Diameter.
diameter. So it's just like from top to bottom, like
Ooh.
top of
Like-
it to the bottom.
Oh
Yes.
man,
Take a guess at that one.
like a football size. I'm not talking like what? Like you park a car on this bitch? Like what is it? Scary?
Oh my god. Okay, so the largest
What?
vagina. It
I can-
says.
None of us would be doing her any favors.
nine
Right.
inches.
All of us wouldn't be doing her any favors.
I'm gonna say 9 inches wide. There's some crazy shit. I'll go 9.
So
inches.
it's 6 inches,
Sick.
and it's like from top to bottom. So it's like like that.
Whoa.
It says here. This is says less considered and harder to measure, but there is an official answer. Anna Hitting Bates. This is how they measure. Okay, I don't know how they measure this because it says 1846 to 1888 of Nova Scotia was, to put mildly, a large woman. At her tallest, she stood 7 feet 11 inches tall and tipped the scales at 419 pounds. Damn, that's a big bitch.
Whoa.
There it says there are
wow.
no official measurements of her vagina opening outright, but she was awarded a Guinness Book World Record for delivering a 23-pound baby.
Oh
Damn.
my fucking.
That's a 5-year-old. coming out of and a 5-year-old.
Thanksgiving turkey,
Damn,
man.
that's at least a 2. I mean, my
That's a
kid.
Thanksgiving turkey.
That's a 1-year-old, 2-year-old. Holy shit!
Whoa.
The
A
baby's head measured
turkey.
19 inches in circumference and was delivered naturally. Anna's vagina must have been dilated over 6 inches. Wow. Human body is crazy.
It really,
then-
really
then-
is.
And then it goes into the strongest vagina.
Oh,
A Russian fitness instructor dedicated to improving women's intimate health managed to lift 31 pounds using her Kegel muscles in 2009. It shows what is it, a hammer? It's like a fucking hammer or some shit like hanging from her crotch. It's all, and she's just lifting it up. Damn. All right, the largest natural breasts. Guess what that is? Breast size.
like
Yeah,
size,
yeah, you think like
size
what?
or weight?
It says, does it say? Yeah, this is
Is there a
weight too.
size?
It says this is the size. Yeah.
Z. I'm gonna
Okay,
go with the end of the
Nor-
alphabet.
Okay, yeah. So Norma Stitz is a stage
That
name.
was-
It's a stage name for a softcore porn actress with a condition known as gigantomastía. This condition results in excessive breast tissue growth, leaving Norma with a size 102 triple Z breasts that weigh nearly 85 pounds.
Each?
That is, 80. It says, I'm assuming both together, but like your back must be fucking
Oh yeah.
hunched over.
85 pounds. Carrying around
She-
that shit on
she
like
went-
a grocery cart.
Oh, You can look her up, Mike, because she went on to appear in over 250 softcore porn films and stated that she
No, I'm
needs
not gonna-
she needs security on the streets because she occasionally gets recognized by her fans.
I've seen them
Occasionally.
titties before.
Those are
Damn.
big ass titties.
Normal
Oh my
tits.
god,
With the
enormous tits, right? Should have been. Longest distance ejaculated. This is some. This is some distance. This guy has some distance. Guess. What do you guess?
I don't even know.
Guess.
Is it in meters or feet? Like
It's in feet. It's in feet.
I don't know.
So it's American.
Yeah.
All right.
Guess. Which doesn't even give me any like other information on it. It just. Oh wait, no. Oh, at the very at the end here.
8 feet.
That's,
I was gonna say like 45.
Those are rookie numbers.
45?
Yeah, 45.
45?
Jesus.
45 feet? Fuck, man. What? he kept
No,
his thumb
it's-
on the tip. Like,
You never know.
So
Like I'm not asking a million questions here, like Mike is.
I kind of want to ask a
can build up
question
the
too,
pressure.
because now you're sitting here thinking like, someone's got to be there to witness this, right? You know what I mean? This
Pictures
is
The
and
whole
videos.
Guinness
Yeah,
Book of
bro,
Records
you-
sitting there
You got it this time. Last time
this-
was 30 feet.
with their fucking face shields on, so they don't get any spray.
Got him in the fucking.
Watching
This-
some enormous fucking giant tits softcore porn.
just get some going. This says 18 feet 9 inches. That's
18
almost
feet?
2 like basketball hoops on top of
What?
each other.
How do you know you can do this? You just do it one day and you're like, holy shit.
I'm pretty good at this.
I think I got something here,
I
guys.
can come a
You know what my
distance.
superpower is?
Oh, oh,
Hey,
Just-
fellas, come here. I got to show you
just
something.
says so the next one.
Superpower.
The next one
Hey,
is
hey, Mom,
probably
I'm
the
going to
same
be in the
guy.
Guinness Book of World Records.
this is probably the same guy if I'm thinking about it. The fastest ejaculate is 42.7 miles per hour. Can you imagine a guy with a fucking clock? Oh, hey, good, 42. Hey, it's a good
That was
speed.
a good one.
I couldn't imagine.
You got fucking Lieutenant Dangle over there with the
the
radar
fucking-
gun.
We're gonna vamp up the porn.
Oh,
What's he
Jesus.
like?
This one actually has some little
Oh my God,
more words to
what
it.
the fuck?
The highest vertical ejaculate. So this
Vertical.
this dude shot over a basketball hoop, 12 feet 4 inches. You just
Where did it land?
American Horst Schultz allegedly holds all three. Okay, yeah. Horst, Horst. He holds all three of these records. It's American Holst Shorts allegedly holds all three of these records with a truly artillery-like cum shot. Allegedly. Okay, hold on. It says allegedly because there's no official record of this ever happening. Aside from a few articles and some achieved comments of various social media, precious little evidence of this event exists. There is no official record, and most medical doctors agree that such of a feat of a pelvic contraction is physically impossible. So, strictly speaking, there's no world record for distance or speed of ejaculate yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some crazy bastard.
I'm
out
gonna
there.
try this.
I'm gonna get it.
Fucking get
14 feet. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just the most sex partners in a single day. Take a wild guess.
Oh no, I heard this. Isn't it like
200.
Like
Almost
one
1,000.
chick.
no, it's almost 1,000, I think.
1,000 white.
Yeah.
919.
Lisa, what's her name? Like Lisa Sparks or something like that.
Yeah, Lisa Sparks. Kevin's looked this up a couple times. So it's like,
You,
No, I saw it somewhere.
Start
900
typing-
people.
Start typing Lisa into Kevin's research
Search
history and
tab.
see what pops up.
No, just type in the letter L.
um, American adult film actress Lisa Sparks with 3 X's on her last name set this record in competition at a
I'm sure that's her real name.
Competition.
It's a competition at the Eroticon Festival in 2006, achieving
Was that in Vegas?
I don't know.
Probably.
Achieving this illustrious title by having sex with 919 men in a 12-hour period. Each man was permitted about 45 seconds with the actress queuing up to wait their turn. Each of these coupling registered as a different sex partner per the competition rules. You get 45 seconds. Your number
Did you say
629.
too? That was only like 12 hours too, wasn't it?
12 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not even a whole day. She easily could have
That's
doubled those numbers.
half a day. Just kidding. Jesus.
Doubled.
You got to register. Okay. You have to get 919 guys to register. Like, yep, I'm number 19. 919. That's me. We're going to do it. You get 45 seconds, each of you.
Done.
Could you imagine if you're like the 920th person? Like, oh, damn it.
man. Sorry, no time. And time. Oh,
Bullshit.
Shit.
How lucky
He's
was
probably
number one,
the
though?
guy. He's probably the guy with the longest ejaculation.
How lucky was number one? Number one was
Number- Sign up first. Ha
They'll draw straws.
918 guys. Fuck you.
Are you sure the world's largest vagina was only 6 inches wide?
Not after that. Sweet
After
Jesus.
900 men. Like, what?
That's insane.
I'm crying. What the?
Here you go,
I'm pretty
ladies.
sure if I was single and I met a woman and that's what's
900 men?
what's your
to
biggest
do that?
accomplishment?
What the
It's like the 919 men in one day. See ya.
Okay, well I can't compete
Guinness.
with that. I guess
Nope.
I'm gonna Guinness Book of World Records. Oh, that's cool. For what? Like, I'd rather not say.
Yeah, I fucked that bitch. 45 seconds.
Yeah. You see the whole stadium of people right there? Yeah, they all did too.
What?
The concert hall of people just lining up on stage. The longest lasting orgasm, 45 seconds. In 1966, one woman had an orgasm lasting 45 seconds with a record 25 individual contractions, more than 4 times the average duration of about 10 seconds for a woman. Good for you. Good for you.
I mean, I've actually seen things online about people that have like constant orgasms.
Oh,
like,
it's
during
on
the
here.
day.
Here,
Like,
right
they're
here.
just like,
Right here.
like, yeah. Like, they
Most
look at-
orgasms in 1 hour by a male.
touch a piece of wood and they're like, well,
Yeah, here it is. The most orgasms in 1 hour by a male is 16. The record for men stands at 16, which is much lower than the female record, but still is impressive. It is in its own right. Since most men have a refractory period for at least 15 minutes, 16 orgasms in an hour seems like an impossible task. Oh,
Yes, we
Whoa.
do.
yeah. In a woman, oh Jesus, in 1 hour for a woman is 134.
Oh my fucking god.
Good for you.
134 an
Good
hour?
for you. That's
Or
exhausting.
not, I don't know.
You can't even live life. What the fuck? You're just
Well,
like,
okay, also here's Jesus. These are rookie numbers. The longest male masturbation session, 10 hours and 10 minutes. Come on now. I beat that when I
mean,
was 13.
shit. What?
Your poor penis would be so raw and just hurt. 10 hours long by a porn star.
Got someone there just squirting on.
That'd be exhausting. Just sit there
You
jerking.
got the
it for that
lube
long.
guy.
Right.
Good God.
Man,
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Give up
Okay,
after a
so
while.
it says
ow.
Try again tomorrow.
Switching.
in 2012 at the 2012 World Masturbate-a-thon, porn star Sonny Nash beat the previous record holder for the longest
He
masturbating.
beat it. Get it?
he beat the record for the longest session by staying aroused without climaxing for 10 hours and 10 minutes. He must have been quite sore the next day.
Oh my god, what?
That's insane.
The bluest balls. Oh,
Yeah.
the bluest of balls. Oh, ow.
That's
Ow.
so funny.
He masturbated and didn't climax for 10 hours?
Yeah. That's
What?
That sounds
And
terrible.
then he got the
That's-
highest and the
Ten-
furthest distance and the fastest.
Yeah, and then he broke all the other records. 13 feet in the air.
He was fucking training.
Casey came down at the,
Fucking
the right
masturbation ninja. Oh, I must jerk off so fast. I must control the pee-pee.
time. Casey just came down as soon as I was talking about that. That was perfect time.
She just stare at you like, what the fuck?
Oh,
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
shit.
She's
I already
probably
broke
still
that
staring at it.
record.
She walked back
Already broke
upstairs
that
now, but
record.
that's funny. Oh man. There's that one that talks about the guy who like constantly has it. Oh my god. Longest lasting erection. Just guess. Go ahead.
Is
Wait,
it
What's the
years?
best- What's the best day you've had?
Years?
Years.
10 years.
What?
10?
How did you not die?
Who the fuck is documenting a 10-year boner? Like, yep.
You sitting there
Wait till-
watching
I
it the
think
whole
my
time?
fucking doctor would be, because I'd be at the doctor every
Yep.
day for that shit.
He's still got a hard dick. All right. Like for
How do you pee?
10 years?
This yeah,
You
no
just walk
shit.
out-
Out
outside
the
and
fucking
pee?
ceiling on the wall.
What's that documented? Like, he woke up in the morning with morning wood every day. Like, yep, got another boner.
It's like Zac Efron in that one movie.
Right? So this
What
says
movie was that?
okay, this says Charles Lennon received a penile implant in 1996 that was meant to allow the user to raise and lower the penis as desired, stimulating a healthy function. Unfortunately, Lennon's penis was stuck in the erect position for 10 years, leaving him with an
He lost the
undesirable
remote.
leaving him with the undesirable title of longest lasting erection. He successfully sued the company responsible in 2004.
Bad thing is, if he's still alive, it's probably still there.
Yeah.
He's still going for the longest.
Still winning it.
He's still got an erection.
Like, dude, just change the batteries out.
As we speak, this dude's still fucking hard.
How is it? Okay,
Like a mechanical.
Jesus, these are funny. The most semen produced in one ejaculation.
Oh my god. Oh.
8.5 milliliters.
I don't know what they compare
don't
to.
know.
And I don't want to know. What's that? What's that to
That's like a
gallons?
full
A
a
gallon?
milliliter, Mike, not a gallon. Jesus.
A milliliter?
This is ml, right? It's milliliter.
Milliliter.
What's a
Okay, so odd comparison, but it's the only thing I can think
medicine
of in
cup?
that small of dose. Medicine cups.
yeah? Those are like 10, right? Like a full one is 10,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, roughly.
15, 10. That's still, I mean, that's pretty a lot. The average man produces about 3 milliliters of semen when ejaculating. The record for the highest
I
volume
would almost
measured,
think a record might be more than that, but
the record for the highest
The
volume
videos
measured.
I've seen.
Hang
highest-
on.
the highest
I think I
volume-
got
Yeah,
this.
those are true. Those are real.
The record for the highest volume of measured in a scientific study is 8.5 milliliters from a study conducted in 1979. Since most ejaculations thankfully don't occur in a lab, though, it's probably real record will never be discovered. I got a point.
Because if you remember those bottles they gave us, those were pretty big.
I didn't fill it up. That's for sure.
Nope, they did not need to be that big. They just need to be the size of a medicine cup.
Okay, here's the one I was trying to find earlier. The most orgasms daily. It says in the 100s. Dale Decker, which I've seen. There's a documentary of this, and it's actually it's sad but funny at the same time. It says Dale Decker, who suffers from persistent genital arousal disorder, has hundreds of orgasms every day without any stimulation and regardless of the situation. This unfortunate condition began when he fell and inflicted a minor injury in his spine, and now he just
That doesn't sound minor.
Yeah, it's not mine.
Have you seen the video? I like the
No,
documentary.
I've
You can find the
I've watched
documentary.
it.
It's
I've watched it. It's painful
it's-
to watch. I mean, he just like
you just
is walking. He's like,
the worst part about it. He says he can't go to like parks and stuff because there's kids around. And he just, you got the wrong idea.
You don't like wear a shirt that says like I have this disorder.
Right?
I'm coming.
Give
It's
a
not
little
you.
card.
I'm coming.
It's not
my
you, it's me.
pants.
I
Probably
would-
me.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I would just wear a shirt that says it's not you, it's me.
Okay, here's the last two. The world's oldest father and oldest mother. What do you think it is? They're not the same couple, obviously, but
What?
yeah.
What's
Oldest father. Like he had a
So like he was
No.
the oldest person having a child.
Yes.
The world's oldest person.
world's oldest person. No, I mean like to have a kid.
I mean, what? Okay, so what? The world's oldest person.
The male's probably going to be older
80.
because the woman
80?
can't have children after a year. After male, I'm going to say he's in his 90s.
Wait, to have a kid?
Yes,
Yes.
Mike.
Oh, Hugh Hefner.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew. An 80-year-old had a kid.
Try 96.
96.
I said my 90s.
96-year-old had a kid.
In 2012,
No.
he had a child, and he was 96-year-old. He lived in southern India, where he worked as a farmer, having previously worked as a professional wrestler many years before. Dude's credit his longevity and virality to his vegetarian lifestyle. Amazingly, he went to live another 8 years, so he didn't have any more children after that. Oh, shit. He died. Oh, dude, the dude died in a fire in 2020 at the age of 104. What a way to go out.
Fucking fire.
And then I
Those are
can't say these
hardcore.
names are hard to fucking pronounce. They're like China, and that was in India. Anyways, this lady became the oldest woman with a natural pregnancy in 2019 at the ripe old age of 67. She and her partner insisted that they conceived naturally through there is no official confirmation of this.
Oh.
She delivered a baby by C-section
Oh,
and
that's
October 25th,
so
2019.
easy, I'd say.
Like, I would like you're not gonna live to see your kid. Grow up.
I used to have,
Nope.
I saw this thing I read a story one time about, and I had it on my phone, but I don't think I have it anymore. So like one of the first presidents, like first 5 presidents, I can't remember which one it was, up until 2019, still had a living grandchild.
What?
It
Really?
was Polk. I think it might have been Polk. I don't remember. It was one of the early ones, like early 1800s. Had a living grandchild and I think died in like 2019 or something like that, 2018, 2019. So he had a child in like late in his years, like in his 70s or 80s. And then that child had a child late in life too. So, I mean, this grandchild wasn't like 10 years old, mind you. He was like 80, 90 years old also at the time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I was like when you read it, you're like, what? No fucking way.
Ooh.
But then it's like, damn, because it was like this. He had a child in like the 1860s who lived to be 90, and they had a child when they were like fucking 80. It's like, holy fuck.
Damn.
Ooh.
Nah, I'm done. I'm good with that.
Crazy baby bacon. Ooh.
Crazy baby.
You know what? You
Sure.
keep going with those, and we can have like the longest fucking comedy show.
The longest podcast. Yeah.
Right?
40
What's
hours
the longest,
and 1 minute.
longest recorded podcast?
Longer than I'm gonna be on here.
Right. We're all gonna be sleeping.
Sound like a
I love you
computer
guys,
going.
but we got Easter dinner tomorrow here.
Yeah. I forgot it's Easter.
Yeah, we spent the whole day getting the house ready. That was fun.
Yeah.
Always. Always a good time.
That's bullshit. Like, they know who we are.
Yeah, they know this house isn't like this all the time.
Yeah,
It's not gonna last for like
5
10
minutes
minutes.
anyway.
Yeah, so he wants to
Oh, yeah.
There's
There's gonna be like
rock it up.
11 kids here, so it's gonna get fucked up pretty quick.
It's just to show the parents like we do actually clean this house, just so you guys know. It's
Oh, only when you guys come
It's
over. Though.
Only
disinfected.
you guys- it's not always trashed. I do.
It's not clean. It just smells like Febreze and wallflowers.
Just shove everything underneath the carpet. You're good.
A breeze.
It's like, yeah, she goes to Bath and Body Works and gets the fucking plugins, and there you go. They're
Fresh.
everywhere. They're in every outlet of the house.
Fresh.
Smells amazing in here. No, it doesn't. Little do you know. There's a pile of dog shit right under the couch. I just swept it right under there.
Just spray the dog shit.
Yeah, just leave it there. Spray it Febreze. Now it smells like shit and Febreze.
Oh fuck. All right. Well, that was a interesting, fun, educational episode. Hope you guys hope you learned
I learned a
something.
lot of useful knowledge.
New world
It
records
is
you can try to
possible to
break.
ejaculate 13 feet in the air.
Allegedly.
Yes,
It is
but
possible.
What the fuck?
Yeah, allegedly. It is also allegedly possible to ejaculate to that wall.
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ.
gosh.
Hey, baby.
Well,
Let's
speaking of
set some records.
set some records, everybody. Let us know how you do. Let us know if you won. If we're not canceled.
Right.
Happy Easter, everybody. We love you guys. See Average Podcast. Chris Webb, Tyler Thomas, Kevin Sire. I didn't even do an intro this time.
You did not even do
we
an
just, we did a
intro.
fucking intro. We just went into it.
Just
Love it.
rolled it.
Let's roll it. Oh, geez. Kevin, Mikey, Tyler, myself. Love you
Bye,
guys.
guys. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
That was
that was-
ridiculous.